What's down, fam? It's your boy Slim South 504. Make sure y'all subscribe to Hooded Jube. You heard me? Let's go.
What's up, folks? This is Jono Barnes, and you already know this shit more than a game, man. You also already know that it's NOLA versus all y'all. And you also know that it ain't YouTube if you ain't subscribed to my dog, Hooded Jube. Come on, man, what are you waiting for? You already know. It's still Who Dat.
What up, family? This your boy DeRight, repping that Who Dat Nation all the way here in Florida. If it's you too, you gotta subscribe to my boy Hoodie Jube.
What's up, world? It's your boy Carlos Clayton. I'm the host of Uneducated Sports Talk. Subscribe to the big homie Hoodie Jube for everything New Orleans Saints. Who Dat?
Hey, this your boy, Dog 17, the host of the Keeping It Real Who Dat Sports Podcast. Just want to remind y'all, go ahead and subscribe to my homie Hoodie Jube's channel. And like always, love.
What's good, guys? My name is Zach.
And I'm Nonfiction, and we are Real Fan Sports.
And you need to stop what you're doing right now. Hit that subscribe button and subscribe to your boy, Hoodie Jube.
Hoodie Jube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in the zone, watch the Saints rise, Kellen Moore's game plan, yes, no surprise, Rashid Shaheed flying, catching that light, Chris Lawrence magic making defenses right, Hoodie Jube on the screen, we hype it up, Saints Nation stand tall, never gonna give up, Saints on a mission, watch them take flight, in the dome under lights, it's a beautiful night, championship dreams, we're ready to score. With Hoodie Jube and the crew, we're wanting more. Demario Davis bringing a tackle heat. Cam Jordan rushing, can't escape defeat. Tyrann Mathieu lurking, he's a defensive ghost. New era in New Orleans, yeah, we want it the most. Touchdowns on the board, the crowd goes wild. Feel the energy surge like a hyped up child. Saints on a mission, watch them take flight. In the dome under lights, it's a beautiful night. Championship dreams, we're ready to score. With Hoodie Jube and the crew, we're wanting more. Let the victory blow. Red coast, we pop with the city.
Well, I don't know what to say, y'all. Just don't know. Saints kind of disappointed me tonight. Definitely disappointed me. I mean, cool, you got offensive tackle. Cool. We did that last year. We did it a few other years. They had other players that I felt like was better that could have made this draft a little bit more exciting. But you pass up on all those players to get an offensive tackle. So, he better be the next Teron Armstead or something. Picking him up this high. So, don't know. But yet, the Saints decided to go and stay put at pick number 9. They were about trading up, trading back. They just sat put and took Kevin Banks, man, offensive tackle. out of Texas. I guess it's a good pick. I don't know, y'all, because I was expecting us to at least trade back in the first round and get us our quarterback that we needed. They were definitely hyping up the Saints, and I think the Saints sent to almost literally everybody, the head coach and all, to see Jackson Dart, and they let the Giants move back in the first and take Jackson Dart. Sanders is still available, but it sounds like the Saints not even really interested in Sanders at all. So it sounds like you're gonna be possibly drafting somebody in the second round by the name of maybe Jalen Monroe, or if not, they're gonna probably wait till like the fourth or fifth round and draft freaking stupid Tyler Show that nobody gives a damn about. So I'm just a little upset about the pick. I don't really care for him. With the people that they had up there available still, I would have went with like a Tyler Warren, instead of Banks. But like I said, this dude better be the next Teron Armstead or something, or the next Ryan Ramczyk. Somebody. He better be somebody like that and be productive, doing that. And I remember them picking up the fifth-year option for Chris Olave, but then pick it up for Trevor Penning. So we should have maybe seen that coming with them not picking up Penning's fifth-year option. That probably told us right there they were probably going to draft somebody. Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do with Penning, man. I'm tired of him switching up his position and taking his play time away and all that. So we'll see. We'll see what the Saints decide to do. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Just me, I don't think so. I don't really care for it. But let me give a special shout out to everybody that's in here tonight. We got my boy, God of Creation, in the chat. Who that to you? We got Samuel in the chat. Who that to you? We got Miss Barbara in the chat. Who that to you? We got Jerry, the old freaking G, in the building. Who that to you? Let's see. Oops. We got Doug in the building. Who that to you? We got Miss Dana in the chat. Who that to you, Miss Dana? We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Who that to you? Yep, happy Thursday. It's probably sad Thursday for us with this damn draft. My boy J Dog in the building. Who that? I think that's everybody for right now. But I did put the link in the chat. Anybody wants to come on, talk about the draft, tell me what y'all think. I don't really care for it. Like I said, that's just me though. I really don't give a damn about Banks like that. I'm just not really happy with this because I really don't care about the offensive tackle. We just went and got our boy Fuaga last year. We had Penning finally becoming better. And you just go waste a pick on another tackle when we could have drafted a good tight end in Tyler Warren. You could have moved back in the first round like the Giants did and get you your future quarterback like Jackson Dart, who you've been propping up and been saying y'all love the best out of him and y'all don't really care for Sanders, and you just let Dart go off the board. So if you don't like him like that, and the next available person is Sanders, but you don't like him, and the next few things I'm hearing about is maybe Jalen Monroe or Tyler Show, I don't even want none of those two to begin with. So my top two was Sanders and Dart. That's who I wanted. So kind of sucks on what happened, but it is what it is at this point. We gotta suck it up. But son of God, who that to you? See you in the chat as well. So we get to pick at pick 40 tomorrow. And the only team I can even think of that's going to take Sanders would be the Browns at pick 33. He goes off the board finally. Probably to the Browns tomorrow. But we'll see what they're interested in. But it seems like a lot of teams are falling off the train for Sanders, which is kind of shocking, I wonder what they see that we might not see, I don't know. We'll see, though. My boy J-Dar said he thinks we should go with Kyle McCord. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think Kyle McCord would be a good quarterback to go with? He might be good. I mean, he did play for Ohio State for a little bit, transferred to Syracuse, so we'll see. But if I had to choose, I'm definitely not choosing this guy. Definitely choosing a guy that's 26 coming out of the college league at 26 years old, had 3 career-ending injuries, in college. So why would you go with an injury-prone quarterback that's old and not gonna be in the league long, you know. So why waste a pick on that? Hopefully, that's just some smoke, that smoke screen they're trying to throw and make it seem like we like Tyler Show, because I hope not. I swear, if we waste a pick on this dude, um, me and all the Saints fans are gonna be really pissed. But with Dart off the board, I'm definitely trying to go with Sanders. That's who I'm going with. That's my pick. If he's there at pick 40, take him. If he's unless you got to trade up tomorrow, you know, from 40 to 33 with the Browns and somehow get him, you know. But at the end of the day, that's who I'm going with, y'all. I'm just being honest. That's who I'm trying to go with. But like I said, I'm just not a big fan of Jalen Monroe for some reason. So this is just me, though. I'm not a big fan of him. Was there a shortage on offensive tackles? No shortage. I guess they felt like Banks was one of the best ones. You know, I mean, they said they like Will Campbell, but you know, Will Campbell already went to pick 4. So at the end of the day, I just don't understand why we went offensive tackle. I mean, I understand you didn't pick up the 5th-year option on Penning, so maybe Kellen Moore and them don't like Penning, but he was finally getting better as the year went on, and I didn't have many complaints about him, you know, towards, you know, the second half of the season, because he was actually in the position from, you know, basically training camp and all the way up to the end of the season. So he got better, and he finally got to play in that one position. So we'll see what they do with Penning, whether they move him inside finally at a guard position to help him out, or what. We'll see, or if he's just going to be a backup tackle, you know. At the end of the day, we really don't know what their plans are until they actually, you know, tell us their plans. So we'll see about that. Ms. Barber said, I bet they pulled the trigger on It's so Saints. Yeah, it sounds like a Saints move, huh? I don't really care for him. But J Dog said, what about Will Howard? I mean, Ohio State quarterback, I don't know. He just really don't have a lot of height. Like, if you had to pick, you know, like your top 5 quarterbacks, you know, or just even your top 3. Your top 3 was Cam Ward. You had Jackson Dart. You had Sanders. For some reason, Sanders is falling off. And then after them, you probably have maybe Kyle McCord. And then maybe after him, maybe Jalen Monroe. Maybe your top 5, if that. But I really don't know. Just to be honest, I'm just really disappointed in this draft. I just didn't really care for the offensive tackle pick. Like I said, they had some crazy freaking people still available. Like another person, Will Johnson, 1st-round corner, didn't even go tonight. Like, he's still on the board. Tyler Warren was still on the board when we was picking. I was surprised we didn't go after Tyler Warren. Like I was saying, there's a lot of different players that was there that I thought the Saints might have took, but they did their normal Saints thing and said, let's just go with offensive line, right? So it is what it is at this point, y'all. It is what it is. Miss Barber said, Goofy, why not Jones from LSU? 1 sack, giving up in 846 snaps. I don't know. He'll probably be in the 2nd round, though. I bet he'll go 2nd round. J Dog said, yeah, I thought we would have taken Tyler Warren. Yeah, me too. I thought we was going to go Tyler Warren, man. And yeah, we missed out on Jackson Dart. And that's the thing that shocked me. Like, how the heck do you send your whole squad, from head coach to GM to everybody, to go see Jackson Dart? You say you really love him. That's the dude. He's not going to even fall past number 9 to you. He fell past number 9. He went all the way towards the end of the 1st, and you didn't even go get him. You let the Giants go back in there and get him. And just think, their starting quarterback this year will be Russell Wilson, and they have Jameis Winston as their backup quarterback. They just paid both of those players to play for him. So Jackson Dart's going to be a 3rd string waiting to learn behind everybody. So if the Saints really loved him and all that, they should have went and got him. But right there, I guess it shows you that they really didn't care that much about him. The Saints are also showing that Sanders probably not too important to him, because they didn't even move back in the 1st to go get a quarterback after Jackson Dart went off the board. So if you look at the 2nd round now, the only team that's really gonna go for Sanders maybe is just pick 33 with the Browns. That's the only team I'm really expecting to go after him. You know, would be him, or maybe the Raiders. You know, because they do have Geno Smith, but they might need a better quarterback. to back him up. And if Geno Smith leaves in a year or so, you can have Sanders. So Browns and Raiders would be my only two teams I would say that would, take Sanders off the board before the Saints pick at 40. But we'll see if the Saints, would like to try to jump ahead and steal him. But we'll see. But everybody's making it seem like the Saints don't even care about Sanders. So I'm just ready to see what's going to happen, man. I'm ready to see. I heard that we tried to trade up and take Cam Ward and life alone. I doubt that, man, because we wouldn't did no type of picks to try to get up there. Plus, they already told everybody before the draft even started it was staying put and they were picking Cam Ward, regardless. So I see my boy Slim Self in the chat. Who that to you, Slim? Who that? Who that? Yeah, J Dom, same here with you, brother. I'm a little disappointed as well, brother. Miss Barbara said, I guess Saints figured that taking Shadur gets you Dion too. Hey, nothing wrong with Dion though. Dion's really a good guy, man. He's a great coach. Over there at Colorado, he actually coaches players the correct way. So I don't see why everybody hates Dion and why people hate on Shadur. This is just my opinion. I like Sanders. There's a few things that I like about Shadur. He can run if he needs to. He can escape the pocket. He can draw on the run. He is, accurate. Completed, had a really good complete percentage, which kind of reminds me of Breeze, with his complete percentages. He's also got the swag. We ain't had no quarterback in years that has, the swag. And to be honest with you, Drew Brees didn't even really have a swag to him. So that's why I really want a Sanders. I'm just being honest. I really want a Sanders. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for anybody that wants to come on and let me know what y'all think of the draft. And I'm gonna bring on the first person that's back here already waiting. And I'm gonna bring on my guy Samuel. What up, Samuel? Yep, you're on mute, by the way. If you do say anything. Let's see. Who else we got up in this thing? I'm just sick and tired of Mickey Loomis. Hey, I think we all tired of freaking Mickey Loomis, bro. Yes, J-Dog, we all tired of Mickey Loomis. Nobody gives a damn about Mickey Loomis anymore. The real question is, when will Mickey Loomis retire? None of us knows when he will retire. We're waiting on him, though. Trust me, we're waiting on him to retire. But yes, this is what we're going to do, y'all. While we wait for some people to hop on, while we wait for Samuel to get his thing ready, we're going to take a quick commercial break from your sponsor, Mr. Hoodie at Northport Nissan.
Welcome to Eddie Terrell's Northport Nissan. Hey, my name is Hoodie, and I'm a sales consultant at Eddie Terrell's Northport Nissan. And everybody always asks me this one question. Why should we buy from Northport Nissan? Well, guess what? I'm about to give you a few reasons why. Reason number one, we are an 11-time Award of Excellence winner. And you see it right here, and you see all the other ones down here as well. So you're going to ask me, what is the Award of Excellence, right? It's an award given by auto manufacturers to dealerships that perform excellent in sales, services, and parts, and in operations and customers' experience. So guess what? That just tells you that we love taking care of our customers, and we really, really reach the limits in sales because of the way we take care of our customers. Number two reason why is because we got the #1 service department in our district. You don't believe me? Come see. Oh, and reason number three, this is a family-owned business by Mr. Eddie Terrell. And guess what? We've been almost in business for 3 decades. And guess what? Many dealerships can't even say that. So guess what that means? We loyal to our customers, whether you bought in the past, whether you're buying now, or whether you're buying in the future. We're always going to be here to serve y'all. So make sure y'all come out here to Eddie Terrell's Northport Nissan, 955 North Highway 190 in Covington, Louisiana, man.
Yeah, you heard Hoodie. Go buy a damn car from him. What up, Sam?
Hey.
What you think of the draft? Who that? Got a bunch of hats, huh? That's a problem. Miss Barber ain't coming on. What about J Dog? J Dog's coming on as well. Who else is up in this thing too? Ooh, Slim South is in here. I know Slim South's gonna come on too soon. Oh yeah, trust me, he ain't getting fired anytime soon. I just hope he retires soon. Kiss the ground. You say you go kiss the ground? I think a lot of people would, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest. A lot of people would probably go kiss the ground if he finally leaves. If Mickey Loomis finally decides, you know what, I'm gonna leave. Let's see. Oh my boy, J Dog. What up, J Dog?
Yo, what up? What's up?
So what you think, man? What you think of Banks?
It's alright, I guess. I
It's
mean,
alright, huh?
not the most sexiest pick, to be honest with you. I don't understand why we drafted offensive tackle when we had Tyler Warren on the board. Could have drafted Jackson Dart. I mean, had the chance to. But I guess Mickey and Kellen Moore didn't see that. So,
to be honest, I really don't know. I'm just being honest.
at this point,
If you had Tyler Warren there, why you didn't go with Tyler Warren, one of the best tight ends in this class? But you said let's just go tackle because we didn't want to pick up Pennant's 5th-year option.
yeah, I just don't get that, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure hopefully he'll be a good offensive tackle, and then we didn't waste a pick on an O-lineman like we did in the past. But
So
I just think that we could have gone 2 different ways with this. And when Mickey said that he wanted to draft in the trenches, I'm like, oh, we could have saw that as a sign that we were going offensive tackle. So we should have seen that as a sign as soon as he said that, but I don't know. We were just on that hopium that we would draft a quarterback or a tight end.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the number one thing that shocked me the most, there's 2 things that shocked me the most. Number one, Tyler Warren was there. I thought he was gonna be gone. I thought he was going to the Jets, but they wound up getting offensive tackle. So Tyler Warren's there waiting to be picked. I said, okay, there we go. There's our offensive weapon we need. Boom, get him. Nope, you skipped on him. Went with Banks for tackle. Then they've been heavily on Dart. That's what they said. The Saints ain't going to allow him to go past him on 9. Well, they allowed him to go because they went with Banks. So I said, okay, they'll probably move back in the first round to get him. Nah, they let the Giants out of all teams to go get him, who's not even going to use him this year because they got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. And then Dart's just going to sit there.
I understand. All month long we've been hearing about Jackson Dart. You don't even take the guy.
I don't know what it is.
It's like everybody's been talking about Jackson Dart, and it's like all of a sudden we didn't go for him. We didn't trade up to go get him. Actually, New York Giants did. The only time, you know what I heard, surprisingly? That we tried to trade up for Cam Ward. Like, that wasn't going to happen.
What up, Slim?
I mean, it's just...
I can have whatever I like.
Yeah.
How y'all doing, man? What's going
We're
on?
doing good, man. We're doing good, I guess.
We're doing good, I guess.
I'm hearing the echo. Is that me?
Is that me?
No, that's Sam. Hey, Sam, we gotta mute
Oh,
you right now because
all
of the
right. My
echo.
bad. My bad.
No, you good.
But
All right.
just like I said, man, it's just it kind of sucks, But hey, maybe Talon Moore and Ricky Lewis is seeing what we don't see in him. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens,
We'll see what
Alright.
happens.
Yeah, it's still echoing. Let's see. Try to fix it, Sam. I'm gonna take you off and try to come back in and see if you can fix the echo. Alright, we're gonna see if we can fix that echo, and then
Sometimes, what do you think? What do you think about the draft?
What's up, Jordan? I ain't gonna lie to you. At first, I was in a heated moment. I ain't gonna lie to you because Shador Sanders fell to us at 9. I ain't gonna lie to
all over the place.
you. He fell to us. Like, I'm glad they didn't have to trade up to go get him, and then he fell to us at 9, and we didn't get him to draft the offensive lineman from Texas. Like, which I have no problem with because that was a much need at the position, but not at 9 when you have Shador Sanders sitting right there. That's in my opinion.
We could have just gone for a quarterback or the tight end because we had Tyler Warren. We did have Tyler Warren up there when we picked, but we didn't pick him. We picked
right.
off.
So your point, Jordan, if we weren't going to draft Shador at 9, you had Tyler Warren, Mekhi Williams, whatever, the best player available. That's what I said
And not
last
to
time.
mention Will Johnson. I mean,
we passed on him.
We passed on like some guys that we thought. I mean, people were thinking that Mekhi Williams would be off, but no, it was Kelvin Banks Jr. instead, which it seemed like a typical Saints pick. That's been mostly what the Saints been doing for the last how many years? 8 years. We've been drafting like defensive linemen, offensive linemen. It's getting kind of tired and boring into each and every draft. It's like it seems that we just go offensive linemen or defensive, and it hasn't really done as much good in the first round. And I think we should have at least changed it up a bit and not just go after offensive linemen or defensively,
Right.
Because it was just it was getting to the point where it's getting way too repetitive,
Down, Rue. I see you, Rue. But man, I see what you're saying, Jordan. I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
It's just so boring to watch. It's like
right.
You're excited for the prospects that we could get, but instead we go for offensive linemen. Like, yeah, that's typical Saints move.
Yeah, I mean,
basically.
If you really want to know a real Saints move, is when they hype it up and they send every single person that you can think of that works for the Saints to go look at this player because they really love this player, and they hype up the media so much where you think they're gonna pick him at 9 and they wind up passing off on against somebody else, and then you think, oh well, they loving somebody, they definitely gonna be the team to trade back in and get their quarterback before the end of the night. Psych, let the Giants do it. Let the Giants go get them. And then the other thing is that they told us that we don't like Sanders. Well, Sanders is in the second round now, and I think he's going to go first thing tomorrow to the Browns. That's my guess. But if he doesn't, there's no other team I don't think that's going to take him. Maybe the Raiders in the second round right before us. We'll see. But other than that, I really don't. I really don't care about it. And at the end of the day, they've been hyping up freaking Tyler Show to us now, and this dude's like a 6th round pick. Who cares about Tyler Show or 6th round? I don't care about him.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Cleveland has 33 and 36 tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because they traded with somebody. So they got 2
So
picks.
One of those picks they're going to Shador. Yeah, one of those picks. That
so
would be ugly.
we got Tom McCord is another option. That
McCoy from Syracuse.
yeah, Syracuse, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. Like, what's his name? Milroe from Alabama. That wouldn't be a bad,
Oh, I
like
forgot
a bad
Ewers. Quentin
backup,
Ewers. Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
from Alabama. That wouldn't be like if you don't get.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we didn't get
Jalen Milroe.
McCoy. I mean, not McCoy. We didn't get Jackson Dort. We aiming for Shador. I think Cleveland's going to get him. I ain't gonna lie to you with one of those picks.
Yeah, I think Cleveland.
So to the backup would be Milroe from Alabama. That's just my opinion. That's just
And then
me.
we have a
I
choice.
don't like Monroe though.
We're
You don't
gonna
like
have a
Milroe?
choice.
Yeah,
Do-
don't like a lot of people said his arm talent is not there, dude. It's just he's just like another they said he's basically like a Jalen Hurts but without the arm talent, without the accuracy and all that.
He's
So
just like a Jalen Hurts without the arm talent, but Jalen
how
Hurts is
about I
a
say
winner.
this? How about we say this? Basically a Taysom Hill at quarterback. He
Taysom
can
Hill?
run, he can scramble, he's fast, he's jukey with it, but the thing is
Yeah.
about him is that his arm talent's not like there. It's like Taysom Hill, he's gonna draw
Yeah,
deep, it's gonna be a
I
little
get what you're
wobbly, it's not gonna
saying.
be accurate, So I don't know. I rather like if I had to pick somebody, like I told everybody, I would go with Sanders because there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'll give you a lot of reasons. Number one, he's accurate. Number two, his complete percentage is really good. Three, he got the swag, bro. We ain't had no quarterback in years that
And
had
then
swag.
here's
That's
the
gonna like
thing.
hype up the team, hype up the city. There's so many things he can scramble out the
Yeah.
pocket if you need him to.
And here's the thing.
And
He
his
had a
dad is gonna be on his ass to be the best
terrible
quarterback.
offensive line.
But y'all
He had
didn't
a
understand.
terrible.
I don't think y'all heard me what I said. I said Shador is going to Cleveland one of those picks. That's what I
We better
said
hope not.
earlier.
We better hope not.
And that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm
you said,
hoping
like
not.
but
I mean, I
Cleveland has the
really
first pick in the second round, right? 33, and they have
actually.
36. So one of those picks is going to Shador. That's what I was saying earlier. So if we don't get
Yeah.
Shador, Milroe will be my backup plan since we didn't get Jack with Dort since the Giants, which they reached in the first round for Jackson Dort. So that's how I'm looking at it. But I hear what y'all saying, but yeah, like Milroe will be my backup plan since we can't have Dort since he got because real talk, Dort was the high hand lately in rumors for the Saints getting him, but that didn't happen tonight. Shador for me would have been my ninth overall pick. That's just me running the team. You cannot pass on. As a matter of fact, Shador had a way better season than Dort anyway in college football. Period. So like, how you pass on that? That's just my personal opinion. But I mean, it depends on who you think fits your personal and perfect system, whatever how you want to run it. But that's just me personally thinking. Like
Honestly,
day two will definitely. Y'all better be tuned in, and I will be tuned in. Day two, it's going to be interesting.
Honestly, I wouldn't mock draft an offensive tackle in the first round. Like honestly, I didn't even have one mocked in the first round to us. Like I had like Shedeur Sanders as my pick, or like or my second one would have been Tyler
Stop it,
Warren.
bro. He dirty, stop it, bro. He dirty. What's down, brother? I'm not that drunk, bro.
No, he's not that drunk
I'm not
yet.
that drunk, bro.
Not
Not
that
yet, bro.
yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, bro.
You know how drunk everybody's gonna be when they find out. In the 6th round, the New Orleans Saints select Tyler Show from Louisville.
Oh,
And
I think
then,
he'll be
and,
gone
and then,
before then.
but look, this is what I told a few guys because I was watching the draft with some people, and then I was talking to one of the guys at the restaurant that I used to know, and me and him was talking about it, and I said, "You want me to tell you something that what I would do?" And they said, "What's that?" I said, "If I was the GM of the Saints, if I can't get my hands on Sanders or Dart, guess what I'm doing? They said, what's that? I'm sitting still at all my picks. I'm gonna be picking the best player available, to stack up on my team, and I'm
Mhm.
rolling with
I
and I'm
respect
rolling
that.
with my boy Rattler and giving Rattler a full chance this season. If he doesn't do good, I'm going to draft me somebody next year, whether it's Arch
Yeah.
Manning or something like that.
The
But if he
reason
does
why,
good, then I know what I got in Rattler. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you
right,
know,
right. But
Garrett
Man, what a
still,
boy's
Wilson,
a pick.
but still, you got to get another quarterback because you got, like you said, you got Rattler,
And Hayner.
you got and J. Li's boy Hayner, who they not gonna roll with, and then you got Derek Carr with this going on allegedly.
Derek Carr's gonna
So,
go. Derek Carr's gonna be gone. I feel like before the season
yeah,
starts, they're gonna
right, that's
release
what I'm
him.
saying.
point,
So you still have to get a
no,
quarterback, no matter where free agency or draft or whatever.
I'll
That's
do
how I'm
free
looking at it.
agency. I'll go free agency
I
and just pick up
mean,
a veteran.
they said they should, I mean, allegedly they did their homework on their quarterbacks. So,
All right, I got a question. If we have to go free agent, who would you go? Who would you go with? Do you have a list on any free agent quarterbacks you have, Hoodie, or anybody in mind,
no,
or
not really.
you choose Jordan? No Jordan, no.
No,
You go
not
roll.
really.
We go roll with the youngsters.
I say,
So
to be honest with you, I'll just roll with the youngsters. Keep Rattler and
okay.
Hayner like you do. Just see what Rattler's got, because
And
I think
then,
Rattler's
and
got
then,
the higher
we,
upside.
and then we have Ben DiNucci too, but we ain't gonna use him as a third string.
We're not using that. We're not
But,
using that.
yeah,
No,
we never use him.
That'll
we're
be your
not
third
using
string. He
that.
won't even touch the field.
Yeah, we're
No,
not
he
using
won't,
that.
he won't even touch it. But
We're not using that.
it's gonna be Spencer Rattler. I'm sorry, I just don't think that Jake Hager has that it factor when it comes to because we've seen what both quarterbacks could do, and to me, if if I had to choose, it would have to be Spencer Rattler. Give him a full shot, see if he's the guy, and if he's not the guy, then next year we're gonna pick a quarterback.
Yo, Samuel, I'm too loud, bro. I'm crazy mic volume. I'm too loud.
I
Hold on,
think
let
you
me
good.
see.
I can hear you good.
Very
Cause,
good.
'cause you sound
Yeah.
got crazy mic volume. I want to make
Yeah.
sure I
No,
ain't
you
too
good.
loud. All
You
right,
good. I think we all can hear each other pretty good.
all right.
Um,
So,
the one thing I will say though about Spencer Rattler, um, we are all so hype about him last year,
Yeah, we
and
are.
everybody's seen like, oh well, he didn't win no games. He went 0-6. But did you see who he was playing with?
Yeah, exactly. He
yeah,
was
He needs a
playing with
healthy
a
squad.
banged up
backed
offensive
up.
line.
Yeah,
It was banged up. Like it was terrible. Like if you give him a good offensive line and some good weapons, to work with, he could probably be a good quarterback. I think he might be better than Derek Carr.
Oh yeah,
I think he
definitely better
has.
than Carr.
Car's
I
done. He
think he
done. He done
Carr's
down
done.
here. He is done.
He
Carr.
about
Well
to
done.
retire.
Steak
I'm
done.
just sick. I'm just sick and tired of Carr. I just want him to
Yeah,
go away. We're done with
out of
it.
here.
Just
Out of here.
go. Like I'm tired of his freaking shenanigans. I'm tired of hearing about him, and I just everybody in New Orleans is fed up with him. Like
Hmm.
He never
we're
really
all
embraced it
fed
down
up
here.
with.
He never really embraced it down here, bro. Brothers, he never really embraced it.
Like,
And Drew
yeah,
Brees told him, if you embrace New Orleans, you embrace the Who That Nation, it will embrace you back. He never embraced it.
no, he
I think
didn't even
cause
go to the
he's a selfish,
Superdome.
he's a selfish bum. I'm not gonna curse on your channel, Hoodie. Much respect to you, brother. He's a he's a bum. He's a selfish SOB, and that's what he is. That's just my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
Hey,
not
I
gonna curse on
mean,
your channel, Hoodie, because I can go off, but
hey,
I'm not gonna do
hey.
that.
I
Respect
know.
to your channel,
Hey,
brother.
hey. Kellen Moore was asked about the first round this just a few minutes ago. They
Hmm.
said they asked him what you think about the draft, and he said they asked him like why Banks and all that, and he said this game is a trenches game, so you got to win in the trenches, up front.
It
Um,
is. It is.
which
yeah,
it is. So the question is now, if you got Fuaga, who we all seen last year, stepped up as a rookie, did really
Oh
good.
yeah, big
You
time.
go get Banks, and if Banks does that, then you'll probably have your Armstead and your Ramczyk 2.0 kind of, So you'll have that worked out. You just got to figure out your guards position, right? Because your centers are good and Ruiz is fine. So now
Yeah.
you got to figure out your left guard and your quarterback. So the question is, maybe the Banks pick Woodgard if he does turn out to be the next Ramczyk slash, Armstead, then we'll be good because now we know what both our tackles are set and our quarterback's going to be protected. Now the question is, who in the heck are you going to pick at quarterback? Are you going to finally blow all the smoke that was all covering everybody up and saying, let me move the smoke out the way? We really want to stand it this whole time. We fooled y'all asses and this boy fell to us at 40. Thank you. Or will they be like, yeah, we was going with Tyler Show all along in the 6th round like everybody was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, don't go with it. And the reason why I think a lot of people would be pissed if you go with Tyler Show, the dude has three career-ending injuries in college, and
Within
it's
Philly,
just
Philly, I am
and he's
lit,
coming
brother.
out of
I'm not too lit, bro.
college. He's coming out of college, 26 years old.
Yeah.
Like you don't want that old of a
Yeah.
quarterback with that injury
No.
prone. So that's just me though. I wouldn't want
Look
Show.
at
Like if I
Brock.
had to
Look
pick,
at
it's
what
gotta be
happened with
Sanders.
Brock Osweiler. What happened with Brock Osweiler? That didn't last too long.
But
So
yeah,
we'll
I
see,
hear
man.
what you. We'll have to see because I don't see. First of all, I don't see any like free agent quarterbacks coming in here and just like being a bridge quarterback. So you got to build through what you got going on right now. So you got Spencer Rattler, minus Jake Hanna, kick out Derek Carr. So it's like we have one quarterback. I know we have two on the roster, but it's like we have one. That's how I feel about it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, who that nation in the chat. Shout out to Philly. Yeah, I'm lit, Philly. I'm lit, but I'm here. You hear me? And we don't get we didn't get Dart. We don't get Shador Sanders. I want mine real Milrow from Alabama. He seems
Mm,
like that. He seems like that Jalen Hurts rule. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Me personally speaking, he ain't got to do too much. Handle the run game. Build up the old line, which they did in the first round with the bank signing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all could agree or disagree with me, whatever. But however, oh my goodness. Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know. I think there's a few quarterbacks left that we could choose from, like Kyle McCord. You know, what about Quinn Ewers? Like, what do you think,
That's a
Hoodie?
slept on. That's a slept on pick. That's a later round.
Yeah,
That's a later
I
round.
don't
It's
know.
I
slept on,
mean,
but it
we
don't. It
have
don't matter. It don't
we
matter to
have a
me.
few options out there, but I have a feeling that we might not take a quarterback in this draft.
No, we
Probably.
will. They're gonna pick one of them. They're gonna find
What's
one of
up,
them.
Megan?
To be honest with you, you want me to tell you the reason why I wouldn't like Moreau? You want me to tell you how you said it? Just be like a Jalen Hurts, keep it simple. Um, totally understand that. But the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
Moreau's accuracy ain't there, so he ain't gonna throw somebody open. Like he ain't gonna
No.
get the receiver open for you. And you gotta realize, Olave's good, Shaheed is good, with the speed down the field. But the
Yep.
thing is, you got to have a quarterback that can throw somebody open. And who can throw somebody open? I'll say Sanders have that best chance of doing that. I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
trust Moreau.
definitely.
But
If you're looking for somebody to run the tush push, yeah, get Moreau all day. You can run the tush push all
I
day, every day with him.
I hear you, Hoodie. You talking your shit, bro. Excuse my name. You talking your shit, bro. But you said who has the first pick in the second round? Cleveland, right? I'm just real skeptical. They might take him with the 33rd or 36th, brother. They're not gonna pass him on that second round. The second day two is going to be crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's
Yep.
gonna be crazy.
Unless they trade up. This ain't somehow trade up with the Browns,
So
which I
where
doubt
we
it.
at? 40
40.
in the
So
second
you won't have to
round.
give up too much.
We're
You
gonna
just
have
have
to
to give
trade
up.
up. We're gonna have to trade up to get Ewers, or like you said, Ewers, Shador, or whoever, you know. to get who you want. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, they're gonna have to. Oh man, second round is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy because I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not expect Shador to slide all the way down to the second round. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
To the
Nobody
way
did.
to the
I mean, to
second
be
round.
honest with you, when I was watching it at the restaurant with the guy that I used to work with, me and him was talking about it. We was like, fudge. And I was like, yep, he's going to the Steelers, bro. It's perfect playing and
That's what we
everything.
all thought.
Yep. And they said, boop, pass him. And I said, what? And then the other thing that scared me, I was like, oh shit, the Giants just moved back then. There goes Sanders, bro. He's finally off the board, baby. And they said Josh and I'm like, what the? That was the Saints quarterback. That was supposed to be our quarterback because that's what they were
Right.
hyping up, but now it's not there. So like I said, our brains are all fucked up. We say one thing, well, we don't want Moreau, but we really want Sanders. But the Saints don't care for Sanders. That's what everybody's saying. Well, we
Right.
don't want Moreau, and we definitely hell no. And I already told you I don't want Moreau, but I would take Moreau over Tyler Show in a heartbeat. Fuck Tyler
Yes,
Show. The dude's
indeed.
too
Yes,
old and too injury
indeed.
prone. There's no point in bringing him on here.
Right.
That's
Right.
just me though. I would take if I had to. This is my order. I'm taking Sanders. If not Sanders, I'll probably do McCoy, and then I'll do Moreau. But I'm definitely doing Tyler Show very last. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
shit. I'll even take Kellen Moore at quarterback. Tell Kellen Moore to get back to being a quarterback. You know, I'll take him before I do Tyler Show.
And put Hoodie at tight end. Don't think I forgot. Yo, T Dirty. I'm not drunk, bro. I'm good right now. You heard me, but you said Saturday, I'm gonna be drunker than you, Slim. Okay, I feel you, brother. I'm not
Hey, he's
drunk,
not
bro.
drunk
I'm
yet.
good.
He's not
I'm
drunk
not
yet.
drunk yet. Not
He
yet.
didn't. He didn't. He didn't.
I'm
He
not
didn't
drunk
like. You
yet.
know. He didn't like. I don't. I don't. Who? I don't. I don't. You know. He didn't do that yet. He.
I ain't have ever I like, yeah. Not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet.
But y'all hit that link, man. Come on, chat on with me and Hoodie. Y'all talking. What's up, Megan? Hit that link. You got the link, Hoodie? Hit that. Put that link in that chat. Come
Yeah.
on.
Megan said
What's
take
up, OG?
Sanders.
Come on.
She wants us to take Sanders, so Seattle doesn't. I'm just being honest. Seattle ain't gonna take Sanders. Y'all got Sam Darnold.
You got Sam Donald for $100 million, 3 years? Yeah. They got a big old contract with Sam Donald. Come on, OG. Where you at, OG? Somebody came on. Yeah. Megan.
Ray Zabel, you are at Seattle Seahawks. Take the F. Sanders is still there. And please, Saints, on behalf of all 12s everywhere around the world, take Shador Sanders so we don't. Please and thank you. I have been up since 4 o'clock because we had our version of Veterans Day today. So, who have you picked yet? What's going on?
Yeah, we picked the offensive tackle.
Who'd you get? Mr. Banks here on your...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You
Yeah.
snaked him from under us, you son of a bitch.
Oh, wait, what?
That's right. Banks was very high on Brandon's board and a few others. I didn't get to do any scouting much because I'm working now, but yeah. But yes, we have Gray Zabel, and I can't say I'm unhappy about that. There are a few that I would have liked slightly before him, but
He's good though. He's very
oh
good.
yeah,
And the cool thing
yeah.
about him too, just look where he came from. North Dakota
Yeah,
State.
well, North
They know how to
Dakota
make
State-
offensive alignments.
See, the thing is, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, no, is it North Dakota?"
Yeah,
I think
North Dakota State.
where he came from. It's a small school.
Dakota
He's not going to
State,
do
yeah.
well.
Go look at the offensive alignments in the league.
Maybe, but I think where we could have gone as opposed to where we went, it could have been worse, maybe. I don't know. And Slim, I know we've got 5 QBs already, but Quentin Ewers is coming to us, so just leave it alone.
You can have
Okay.
him. You can have him. We don't want him.
Well, apparently Slim does, Hoodie.
I was just throwing out options.
He's
To
just,
be honest,
just
Megan,
saying.
I was just throwing. No, I was just throwing out options, Megan. I love you, Megan. Matter of fact, somebody's missing. Where's that bell? You missing somebody? Where's your
The
bell?
Bears asleep. We've been up very early, as I said, for our dawn service. So the Bears have crashed, and I'm about to, although I'm on 6 of these already, the Pike Place, if you will, Seattle
Okay.
mug.
But honestly,
Yes,
Megan, I
it's-
want to ask you though, Megan, how you feel about? I know y'all lost Geno Smith to the Raiders. So how you feel about that Sam Darnold signing for that big
I
contract?
love him. He's a USC boy. I love him.
Okay.
He's from USC, and you can see USC here. Will he be our QB? I want to say yes, but then we took Drew Lock back, and I'm kind of like,
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Okay.
no, we signed Drew Lock 2 weeks ago. Brought him back 2
Okay,
weeks
I didn't
ago.
know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, excuse me. I want to
Bless
say
you.
so.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I'm hoping Sam Darnold. See, Slim, this is the only person that should wear the 10 is Jim Zorn. And Sam's taken Jay-Z's number. So I'm not entirely happy about that. But yeah, I like Darnold. I think he was wasted at the Vikings. Don't get me wrong, I love the Vikings, but I think he was never going to fit there.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will be our QB1, but I don't know. Somebody was saying in our chat over on Brandon's today that Darnold will play 2, Locke will play 1. Yeah, Locke's got the hose, but I prefer Darnold. And I'm not just because of USC. I like him. Don't get me wrong, I love Drew. But I think at the training camp this year for us, there'll be a bit of a yeah, Dalton, he was trash at the Jets and the Panthers, but they gave him to work with. I would say not effing much.
Yeah, they didn't. I mean,
Honestly, with Sam Darnold, what he did with Minnesota shocked me. Like
Yeah, and I think it did a lot of people. I mean, Dalton is right saying he was crap with the Jets and the Panthers, but what did they have to give him? That's my counterpoint to that. I don't disagree with what Dalton said, but look
That's
what
the
he
one
had.
and that's what y'all got to look at with Darnold coming to y'all. You know, y'all lost Metcalf, Lockett. You know, so that's gonna be a
Well, Lockett went to the Titans today. Raise your hand if you saw that coming. And I'll sit on mine because I thought the Raiders. I thought if any team was going to get Tyler Lockett, it'd be Pete and the Raiders.
wow.
I think US has, and whoever gets US, I mean, I hope it's us, but as I said, you know, we're not lacking in the QB department for once.
So Megan, who's your star receiver? Like y'all lost Lockett, y'all lost DK. Like who's your star receiver?
Well, that's what we're waiting to see. Hang on.
Okay.
We've got. This is the list of things. Oh, you might have to read my handwriting that we've been doing. As soon as I see something come up on my watch, it's like scroll it down. I don't honestly know, Slim, and I hope we get one in the draft. But who? As I said, I have done next to no drafting, in no mock drafts or anything. So, thanks, Sam. I am a Seattle fan, and yeah, thanks for that. I would say also good luck to your Saints, but I would, Samuel, if you value your life, which I'm sure you do, today's not the day to be picking on the Seahawks fan. Thank you, Dalton. MVS, Scanlon.
There you go. Our farm receiver.
We
should have kept Hoodie. We should have kept him, Hoodie, but we let him go.
But will he be our number one? I love that kid. I love that guy a lot. Will he be our number one?
No, he'll be your second.
No, but he's serviceable.
Yeah, I'm thinking second too, Hoodie. Yeah, he'll either replace DK or Lockett. I think probably Lockett, and then we go for someone. So
I'm not gonna
thank you, Dalton. Dalton, the stupid thing is,
y'all should have kept Lockett, Megan. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I love Lockett, and I really want his jersey. That's the next jersey I get when I come back from my trip to Sydney. I'm not surprised we lost him. What surprised me, as I said, was that he didn't go with Pete to the Raiders and that he went to the Titans. That was the surprise. The other surprise with Lockett is that he said he was pretty much going to retire because he has a baby girl on the way if she hasn't come already.
Oh, wow.
Jackson and Cooper Maybe.
Oh yeah, I
Dalton?
did get Cooper Cup. I forgot about Cooper Cup.
Yeah, I forgot that
Seattle.
we had
Wait,
Cooper.
what? Seattle has
Yeah, we
Cooper Cup? Am I late? I know I'm late.
Yeah. We took.
I know I'm late.
Hey, Hoodie, I tell Slim to wake up, but you know it's Slim. Yeah, we took him first week and a half of free agency.
Oh
I think.
wow.
Yeah,
Because I know
we
y'all
shagged
drafted. I know y'all drafted Jackson Smith from out of Ohio State. I know that.
Yeah, we
But-
took Jackson last year, but I don't
but
think
Cooper Kupp?
Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah, we got Clint Kubiak as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of
from
what I'm
us.
thinking
From
with
us.
Kubiak as well.
From us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking Kubiak will come out, you know, large and proud. Not large and proud, but come out with the fireworks and the bang for the first probably quarter of the season.
He might.
Um,
He might. Everybody
that's
leave.
right. Okay, time out. Dalton, how do you know more? I'm half asleep, granted, and I've got it all written down. Can't read my own handwriting, but how do you know more about my team than I do, Dalton? Can I just ask you that? I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be funny. I'm thinking he's remembered Cooper Cup, he's remembered MVS, and I'm sitting there going, I've got that all written down. How do you know? No, I'm kidding, Dalton. But yes, you're right. I forgot. Yes, I think if I remember, and Dalton probably knows more than I do, they cut him and we took him 6 hours later or the next day. Yeah, no, I love it too. I love it too, Dalton, particularly my Hawks, but I'm so far behind on everything. Yeah, I think they cut him. I think LA cut him. We waited a few hours, then took him, I think. The next day, yeah, there was a really short amount of time. I know when I woke up the next day, there was a blue, like paper cup you have at parties all over the Seahawks social media. Sorry, Hoodie, I'll let you answer that and I'll finish my sentence after you answer that.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
I like Milrow. Why are you so...
No, his arm talent stinks. He can just run. That's his best. That's his best.
Oh,
thing
it's
is
2
run.
days later. Okay. Yeah. I remember I woke up and it was a Saturday, our time, my time, and there was a blue, like Dixie cup that you drink at parties, like all over the Seahawks social media, and I was half asleep and I didn't twig it was a cup, as in a for a drink, until Brandon texted me and said, "Did you hear we just got Cooper Cup?" And I'm like, okay, that's what the social media meant. Yeah, it was 2 days later, Dalton. I think you were right. So, yeah, next day, I know it was a Saturday, our time. So, yeah. Sorry, Hoodie, I'm talking too much.
Oh,
Nah, you good, Megan.
Hey,
You
Slim.
good, Megan.
Hey, Slim.
What's
You know
that,
what's
Hoodie?
crazy? I'm gonna say this, Slim. This is crazy, and everybody in the chat, y'all can tell me if I'm right or wrong. How many times have Miss Megan came on the show, talked to us for like a few minutes? She's like, "Well, I gotta get ready for sleeping and wake up. I've been up since this time," and then she winds up staying on here for like another 30-40 minutes chatting anyway. So I'll be like, "Didn't you just say you about to go to bed?" It's always happens. It's every time. And Megan does it every time.
I don't know if you can see it, Hoodie. It's 3 p.m. If I go to bed now, I'm up at 9 p.m. for the next 2 days. So, no, I do have to get some sleep, but I do have to do some
We
video
love you,
gaming.
Megan. We love having you here. We love you, Megan. It's good you have you here.
Thank you, Slim. I don't think I've met you, Dalton, but it's lovely to meet you. And yes, anytime I'm on
You missing somebody though. You missing somebody. I'm used to you see it, but you say you sleep though. You say you sleep though. Don't wake him up. Don't wake him up.
You're going to see my backside, which some may argue is the best side. Hang on.
Oh, Lord. She about to wake him up. Don't wake him up, Megan. She about to wake him up.
Here he is.
She woke up
Hey,
and
there's no excuse me. Be nice. There's no coffee in that mug for you, so you be nice right now.
Yeah, please be nice. Nice to meet you. I'm Slim.
Yeah, that's Slim. That's your friend Slim. You remember Slim
I
and
can
Hoodie.
have whatever I like. Yeah.
Yeah, you know who that is. It's just like, hey, you wake me up with no coffee, no Pike Place roast in your hand,
Oh.
Mr. Slim. This is not cool.
You give him some wine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I got some
Slim will
wine.
hand him
Yeah,
the
you got some wine
Merlot.
right there. Give him some wine. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, Slim will wake him up with the Merlot, but no, so far so good. We only had one pick, which was 18.
Us too.
And then we've got 18, 50, 52, 82, 92, 137 tomorrow, I think.
You know what
And
I
then
want to
we've
see
got all
tomorrow?
our comp picks, as well.
This is what I want to see tomorrow. Day 2. This is what we want to see. That's what I want to see.
You can, please, Hoodie, like I said, if you do the Seahawks one favor in this draft, well, actually, he's not bad. Please take Chanel. Please take Chanel. That's the only thing. I never saw him as a first rounder. I reckon mid second to third, if he's lucky.
Okay.
That's all right,
I
I'll
could
say.
be right, mid second at least. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Sanders dropped. What a surprise!" It's like, no, really?
But was it the Giants that took Dart at 25?
Dart
Was
went
it?
at 25. Okay, that
Was
was
it?
a drop. I thought he'd go.
He wasn't the first rounder either, in my eyes. So like, it depends on who you. If that's your guy, go get him. That's how I look at it.
Well, that's why we took Zabel, because
Yeah.
usually it's best player available, and then it was more. I think this year because our O line is non-existent. I think it became more. We need to take on need. And from what I just heard John Schneider say on his press conference, he said it was need, which you shouldn't really have in the draft. It should be best player available, as John has done the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna have to show y'all this. This is gonna be hilarious. Watch this shit.
yes, Dalton, that is true. We need O-line desperately. So yeah, I mean, I don't hate the move though. A lot of 12s were screaming for it, and it's like, well, don't bitch at me that we don't have an O-line then if you're not happy, you know.
All right, so y'all see this Twitter page, right?
Yep.
Watch this. I said, Saints, who that nation, get ready to learn his name, right? I got 12 retweets already with people commenting on it. I got 6 comments already. This is where it gets funny. Ready? Somebody said, oops, damn.
Somebody's used Mark Wahlberg to tell you to stop it.
Yep, somebody said stop it. Somebody said no. Somebody said wrong quarterback, wrong year from Louisville. Talking about we passed up on Lamar, you know. We want to get our Louisville quarterback and Tyler Show. They said that mother effer is horrible. Somebody said go to hell. So somebody tell me go to hell for posting that. somebody else
Well,
posted
you're going to be in hell if you don't take him, aren't you?
Is that on Twitter? You on Twitter, Hoodie?
Twitter.
Why are you on Twitter,
get
Hoodie?
that. You want to
Leave your
get
brain
that, Hoodie.
cells at the door when you're on Twitter or X or whatever the hell.
And then when you go to notifications, you know, when people retweeted it, somebody said Dart gone now. The YT people want this old man. Then he said, this one said Tyler F you no.
That's kind of like us with like every 12 with Chanel Sanders.
So what this person
Sanders
said.
F you.
So what this person said, I'd rather have a pond cone shoved up my A.
Well, there's that. Yeah, I think that would be more pleasurable for us taking
See,
shit on
look at look at F you.
I think barbed wire shoved in that general vicinity would be more pleasant than us taking
Yeah.
shit or Sanders.
I ain't gonna
Just
lie to
saying.
you. They got a lot of trolls on social media, so
I know
like,
they do, and Twitter X, whatever the fuck, is the worst for trolls. But I like it because at least people are talking about it. You know, they're saying "F
Right.
you, go to hell," whatever. But at least you know how they feel.
What up?
You know.
What's up, John? Hit that link, man. Come on,
There you
chat
go.
with us.
But you know what I mean? At least, even if people are telling you to get effed, they're not,
Yeah.
so, you know, it's creating trolling, perhaps, but it's also creating, like, talk between friends or fans.
Yeah, you know, it'd be
Right.
funny though. It'd be funny though if all these people telling me go to hell, fuck you, and all that, and this really happened tomorrow.
They
And
tell
it
you
really
that?
happened.
They tell you
Did you
that?
see what
Hoodie,
I
they
saw?
tell you that?
It took him-
Yeah.
We
When somebody
had
say go to
12.
hell.
We had. I mean, I know I did it with Jalen Carter, the near miss that was when I said I'd leave the 12s and go to the Ravens if we took Carter. But I've had 12s blowing up my phone saying I quit the 12s because we took Zabel. Wait, what? You're quitting the 12s because we took one of the best O-line men. Then you've also been bitching at me all year that we haven't had an O-line. It's called not having your cake and eating it too. Pick a lane and stay in it. And then we had good night, Barbara. And then we had people saying that they want John Schneider fired after one pick. Okay. You don't want Mr. Schneider fired, do you? Not till at least the end of this draft.
What's up, Don? With Don say, can I ask y'all a question? I'm just curious. Do y'all think Sanders will fit Kellen Moore's system?
I said yeah.
I think he does. I think he does.
To be honest, I don't know Kellen Moore's system that well. So they're just the outsider in the room. Yeah.
I think he.
Hell no.
Hoodie, you look like you're going to give yourself whiplash with the way you're shaking your head there, sir.
I'm trying to.
Queen Barbara.
What up? But what I'm gonna do real
that's
quick,
what that's what I was thinking. We don't know the system completely. Yeah.
I'm just gonna let everybody know that it's midnight over here, and I gotta get up to sell some damn cars tomorrow. You gotta get your sleep. So I just want to thank everybody for coming on. Hopefully everybody enjoyed, the draft. Hopefully you enjoyed the live. Hopefully the Saints get a damn quarterback, and his name is not Tyler Show or Moreau.
Oh, but Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
Excuse me, something caught in my throat there, friends.
Yeah, trust me, we're doing the same thing. But thanks to everybody that came on tonight. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new, and also make sure.
Hoodie, I will hit the like button, but only when you take Shador Sanders, so we don't have to.
Well, we might not even do that either, so we'll see.
Take care, Samuel. Good night, Dalton. Good night, everyone.
Yes. So good night, everybody. And guess what? We always tell everybody when Miss Mega's on. Go Seahawks. And
Go Hawks.
Who that, baby?
Who that, baby?
Go Hawks.
Run it up, Finero. Say what they lie. Say what they lie. Say what they lie. Say what they lie. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. We going to the bowl. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. We screaming black and gold. Saints going to the Super Bowl, talking black and gold. Young Nolan Hooded Jew wanna beat me like you know. Chris Olave, MT down the field.
What is this? We want your vehicle. Ask your service advisor for an appraisal today. In minutes, you'll have a cash offer. Wow. Sounds like a great idea.
Hold on now. Did I just hear you read this sign? It sounds like you're very interested, huh? Guess what? You read it right. We want your vehicle. You know why? We need to add to our used cars lot. You know why? Because we're getting very low. You know that tariff's about to hit too. So guess what? We're probably going to be paying more than what we really want to because we have to add these used cars lot, right? But guess what? You need to make sure you come see your boy Hoodie, or you can come see your boy Aiden, who's the cameraman as well. You got to come ask us to appraise your vehicle. Yes, we buy vehicles, and yes, we trade in vehicle as well. So make sure you come add to our used car lot, and also come see what we have on the lot as well at Eddie Carroll's, Northport and East Lawn in Covington, Louisiana. So come on, we want your vehicle.